Hello gang, how's it going? It's the final render here! Woohoo! How's it going guys? You all alright? Are you ready for some live streaming fun? I certainly hope so. Let's get ready to have some fun today. I actually technically started the stream on time today because normally I can't start the stream at 9 o'clock and then there's a few minutes to get everything going. But it's like, you know what, why don't I actually start it a few minutes before 9 o'clock? Then it actually starts at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Makes a bit more sense in hindsight. So how are you all? Are you all okay? Let's go ahead and get the old mod queued up and ready to go, you see. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to stream today. I've been a little bit down today. But you know what? We're going to stream because there's one thing I love. It is streaming with you guys. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some fantastic building, and there are some things that I want to do with this, and I want to do them while I remember them. You know what I mean? So who have we got in the chat? Let's go ahead and see who is cooking in the good-looking kitchen. That is the Renderlings chat, of course. We got Caro Cow saying, yeah, Render. Hello there, buddy. How are you? Nice to see you. Ottoman Cat says, sup, my favourite builder boy. How far are we with the decoration? We're going pretty good. Builder boy, I like that. He was a builder boy. He said, see you later, boy. We have also got Jackson's Fridge in here saying, whoop. Hello there, Jackson. Nice to see you. What's cooking in your kitchen? I don't know. Also got Benefits Brandon TV saying, woo! Hi, Render. Hello there, Benefits Green. How are you? Benefits TV. Fantastic. Nice to see you. Jack the Hat 8 says, woo! Got my computer science GCSE exam tomorrow at 9:15. Ooh, exciting stuff. I hope you're ready for it. Hope you're ready for it. It's all good stuff, and trust me, I've said it before, with the exams and stuff like that, just ensure you are ready, basically. If you are comfortable, then you should do fine. You should do fine if you are comfortable. But if even you suspect you're not quite comfortable, then maybe do a little more revision. Just a little bit. It'll make you feel better. And do a little bit just before you go as well. You know, just a few minutes before you go. It's good for you. What else have we got? We have got some fantastic people here saying, Tech Tree. Tech Tree is here saying, sorry I'm late. You're not really late, buddy. You're right on time. You're right on time. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Go ahead and ring the cringe alarm right there. Okay, so this is our Diamond City, as you can see. Our Diamond City has come along well. We started decorating it, and we don't need to add too many decorations to some areas, but some we need to add lots. Like, we still need to add lots of stuff inside some of the shops. We're not going to be doing that today, but we were able to add some of the stuff, like some tires and stuff down there. We were also able to go ahead and add some little bits around here, like we got a little bench right here overlooking the park. And we also started to add some decorations to these apartments here. We started to add like a little patio garden up here. The idea is that there's some flowers, there's some barbecues, there's some seating area, so that if you own one of these little apartments, you can go ahead and also have a little garden area, which I think would be worth paying for, I think. You know, not like a farming area, but a garden area. You know, there's obviously a very big bit of difference right there. What else have we got? Fireset Games says it's time for a share spike. Oh, you know what, buddy, you know what? I personally thought it was 9:05, but in reality that clock on down the bottom of the screen might be wrong. It might in fact be time for a share spike. Let's get the share spike going, clear all the dust off the screen, let's get up on Twitter, and let's hit up some fantastic peeps to let everyone know what we are doing on the Final Render community. But let's have it again. Boom! Let's go ahead and have it again, because why not? If you've got explosives, use them. Alright, so I'm going to be going ahead and doing the share spike myself. If you are new here and you don't know what the share spike is, it's pretty simple really. If you're watching the stream, you have to share the stream. That's the rules. Just below the video you should see all the links to favourite social media like Facebook, MySpace, Google+, Google Blogger, Twitter, whatever it is they're called, Pinterest. All of those happy things, your Instagram. Go ahead and share it on all of your favourite social media so we can get as many people watching as possible. I'm going to be doing the same on my Twitter account. So we are ready to build. Are you ready to watch? Sounds a bit lame, but you know what? Never mind. Let's build DC the proper way. And then, that's right, you spell proper. There you go. Tweet. That's my part of the shares by done. You guys are going to go ahead and do the same now. You've got to go ahead and share the video on your favourite social media platform of choice, and we can go ahead and get as many people enjoying the live stream as possible. You know, get some new fans in here. Maybe meet some new people, make some new friends. Maybe you'll get together with those new friends later on. Maybe you have a fantastic night out dancing. maybe you go back to their place and you have a little too much to drink. But you all have fun in the end, don't you? So let's go ahead and get this going. Who else have we got in the chat? We've got Simon the Aljacabra. That's a cool name, actually. Saying, hi, what about Discord? Well, there is a Discord in the chat. You can go ahead and share it on your favourite Discord servers if you want. Not mine, obviously. Most of you are probably in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get everything going. We've also got Aki Bergtops here saying, must tune in. That's awesome. Thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. I remember you from the last stream. Nice to see friendly faces. And, well, sometimes we see friendly faces. If you go ahead and share your selfies on Twitter of you guys enjoying the live stream. That's something else we do on these live streams. If you want to send in your messages and your selfies of yourself and your various friends around you onto the stream, you can go ahead and do it via Twitter. You can send it to final_render on Twitter. That is final_render. There should also be a link in the description to Twitter. And you can send in your selfies and your messages of you and your friends enjoying the live stream. And then we can go ahead and show everyone what you look like and how happy you are watching the final render stream. However, we can't accept video. That's one thing I do need to preface. We can't accept video because we can't check it for copyrighted material and stuff like that. But if it's a photo, go ahead and send it into Twitter and we'll go ahead and freaking pop it up on that screen right there. We'll go, hey, look, that's that dude. The one, yeah, you know, the one who looks really cool. That's a picture of him right there. And hey, maybe that'll be you tonight. Who knows? All right. So right now I'm just kind of going ahead and hitting the record button. That's a good idea. Gotta go ahead, put up some of these railings up here because that was something we probably should have done when we originally built the place, but we didn't. I don't know. Maybe we're getting too carried away. That being said, though, it did take a long time to build all these buildings, didn't it? Very long time. So really good to go ahead and add some of these extra touches now, just so we don't forget. Let's also go ahead and add a little one here. Do you remember how much of a hassle it was making this little corner bit right here? Gosh darn it, it was like playing a violin underwater while strangling a cat. Tell you what, you ever try to get a cat in water? It's hard. Not that I recommend it. You get the RSPCA on you if you do that. Alright, let's just go ahead and quickly pop that one in there. Squeeze it in right to the back, and then push it a little bit back. Throw your hand down, flip it and reverse it. Excellent stuff. What else are people saying? Okay, we have got Aki Bergtop saying, yay, got remembered. Indeed. We've got Zoe Lee here saying, I'm back again. Hello there. I remember seeing you in the last stream as well. Laura Elger says, at final render, it's Mother's Day here in the US. Hope your mum had a lovely special day. I didn't know it was Mother's Day. I generally didn't. Uh-oh. Okay. What else have we got? Fireset Games says, Render, when someone donates $10+, you should have the Fallout 4 nuke go off. Not a bad idea, actually. We could probably rig up a graphic to go ahead and do that. I don't actually have it right now, but I do have some cool explosion effects and stuff. I could probably go ahead and make up that graphic at some point. And let's also see what else we've got. Simon the Aljacabra says, I love shrimp. How about you? It's alright, it's okay. If you like fish food, it's alright. And Laura Elger said, in the Sea of Thieves games, you can actually play instruments underwater. Wow. Fancy that. It probably wouldn't sound very good, would it? Yeah, like, what would it sound like? It would just... There's no reason you can't play instruments underwater. I mean, scientifically speaking. But, probably wouldn't sound very good. Could you imagine the Foo Fighters underwater? Oh, actually, that sounds pretty rad, actually. See, that sounds pretty rad. Let's go ahead and put some more railings just on this side right here. Go ahead and pop it right there. Paste it in there and give it a little bit of a rotate. Give it a little bit of a rotate, a little bit of rotation. Get it on that 90. Boom. Currently, we're on the 45. Let's get it on the 90. I'm on the 45. Beyond all the screens, behind the movie scenes. Or whatever the words for that song. I should know the words of that song. I've done it on karaoke and stuff before. I should know that. But anyways, is what it is. Let's go ahead and move some of these across a little bit. Unfortunately, they're kind of a weird size. We can't go ahead and just have like a solid rail going all the way across using these pieces. But you know, just having little gaps in the middle. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it? So there we go. So now we've got a full safety section in here. Everything is now safe. So people can go ahead and run around, jump off, you know, go ahead, jump up, and get down, and everything will be fantastic. What else is going on in the chat? We have also got Ottoman Cat saying, low Russ, mayonnaise too? Well, you could play mayonnaise underwater. Oh, is mayonnaise an instrument? I suddenly understood what you were saying there, talking about playing instruments underwater, and asking, is mayonnaise an instrument? Well, realistically, did you know that if you leave mayonnaise outside for too long, you know, it actually goes solid. It actually goes solid. So therefore, in theory, you could probably make like an instrument mold and then pour some mayonnaise in it, let it go off. Next thing you know, you've got ahead and got yourself a solid mayonnaise instrument of some kind. Or like a blowing instrument. A mayonnaise blowing instrument. Yes, indeed. That was my nickname in college. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. We've got Lone Rangers here saying, delete your life-o. No life shall be deleted here. Everyone's having fun here. Everyone's having fun. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some matting in here. Some rubber matting as well. I like the rubber matting. Rubber matting's pretty good. I've got Ryan Borton says, I'm playing Fortnite. Oh, nice. Good to know, buddy. I've actually played a little bit today. I was playing with some guys earlier. I didn't get a single frigging kill. Not a single kill. Very embarrassing. These guys were doing fine. But I didn't get a single friggin' one. You know, I'm generally not very good at Fortnite. Battlegrounds I'm okay at, but then again I've played that awful lot. But for some reason, I'm just rubbish at shooting in Fortnite. I really am. I'm starting to think maybe my mouse and stuff, the way I use my mouse, isn't really fit for it. Because I have very little space on my table. So when I move my mouse, I'm just kind of moving it with my fingers. You know, where you see people playing Counter-Strike tournaments and stuff, they're doing everything with their arm. I'm just doing it like with my wrist and doing everything with my wrist. But, so maybe I need to actually go ahead and clear some space and try to break out of the really bad habit of playing with my wrist rather than, break out of the habit of playing with my wrist and start using my arm, you know. I never thought I'd say that in my life. Computer games is the only thing that applies to, though. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Okay. What else are people saying in the fantastic chat there? I just scroll up a little bit. Let's scroll up a little bit. Pfizer Game says, okay, Render, cringe alarm for singing. Okay, that is the rule. That is the rule right there. Okay, so that's that there. Let's go ahead and see what else people are saying in the chat. Minibomb74 says, love Brimful of Asher on the 45. That's the song, yes. Brimful of Asher, that's the song. As I said, I should know it. I should know it because I've done it many times on karaoke. Very good song. Okay, so we've got some rubber matting in there. I did have to shrink it down just a tad, because it was a little bit too big, you know? Like, we could go ahead and just make it out of individual squares, but I think doing this is alright as well. The reason I want to put lots of rubber matting down, primarily, is because since everything is metal, it would probably get pretty dangerous up here, you know, especially during the winter, you know, when things start to freeze over. So, really, we do need to have some kind of rubber matting on certain parts. You know, things like the catwalk isn't as bad because since it's corrugated, a lot of the rainwater would slip through, meaning less of a surface to create ice. But on the kind of big flat parts, then yeah, you know, it would be like an ice rink, that would. You'd have to go ahead and get your Zamboni up there. Let's see. I want to go ahead and swap this one, don't I? Let's go ahead and Control F this. So I've selected that object there, and I've hit Control F, which will bring up the Search and Replace bar. So I can go ahead and swap it with any other model of a similar name or a similar type. Just like that. I swapped it with number 4. So let's see. What can we do in number 4 then? I Am Number 4. Was that the film that nobody cared? I think it was called I Am Number 4, wasn't it? I don't know. Very weird concept for a name. Very rubbish name for a film. Okay. So we got that there. And we're going to put it just like that. Just like that. Our own little happy bush right there. And I am going to make another one. But I'm not going to have number 4. Because number 4 actually would bleed off the edge. We really don't have much space to go ahead and put things down. Let's go ahead and select the... let's go and select the medium one. It's a medium 2. Yeah, it's kind of like an L shaped, that one. I like that one. I like medium too, as well as large. Let's go ahead and grab that. Maybe snap it just to there. There we go. So now we've got a little bit of rubber in there. We've got a little bit of rubber. When in doubt, go ahead and add a little bit of rubber. Gives you peace of mind, makes things safe. You know what I'm saying? We've also got a Laura Eldred here saying, karaoke was fun back in my 20s, though never sang once. Knew plenty of folks who did sing. Well, I'm still in my 20s, so that's okay for me. We've also got Lone Rangers here saying he couldn't be the best ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Man, I goddamn hate that song. That song ruined New Vegas for me. Because it was played way too much on their radio stations. Rubbish song. Well, it's not a rubbish song. It was overplayed. You know, it's like Wonderwall. Good song. Gets on your nerves the 700th time you heard it, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's find, we need like patio chairs, don't we? We got, NPC chair patio sits. My golly gosh. We may have found it straight away, Gromit. Hey, Dave! We found the chair we want straight away. Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, Dave thinks so. Let's go ahead and pull this in right now. And throw it right on here. I'm tempted to move the grill over to here, actually. Because, you know, we've got the flowers over there, we've got the fridge over there. But really, it would make more sense to have all this be flowers and prettiness. And kind of at the food preparation area over here, you know. The place where you don't want to fart. The food preparation area. Have you ever farted in a food preparation area? It's fun. Right. Oh, dear. Not like that. Not like that. Oh, no. The center point's gone all kerfuffle again. I know why. I know why. No worries, though. Captain Planet is here to fix it. There we go. Go ahead and grab our barbecue and grill combination pack right here. And all along with our fridge as well, which can have all of the meat in there. Give your meat a good old rub. I don't like it being there, though. I want it on the other side. God's sake. Turn off that center point snapping right there. Flip it around there. And bring it to the other side. Because I quite like the idea of having people sitting, you know, by the rail like that. You know, being able to lean over the rail and go, hey, close that front door, would you? And then carrying on with their conversation, you know, as people go in and out of the apartments. That's what I imagine. Anyway, when you're building stuff, try to imagine it with people there. Because if you can do that, then you can kind of visualize where stuff needs to be. So, you know, I'm going to have the patio furniture here so that people can go ahead and lean over and talk to people who are downstairs and stuff. Maybe we could put some shelves right here. Go ahead and put your arm up on the shelf and, you know, pretend your bay's with you. Or, you know, you can be like me and always pretend your bay's with you. For there is none. What else have we got? Patriot1118 says, can I get a dab final? Boom! Go ahead and get your dab right there, Patriots. Woo-hoo-hoo. You see, I'm just going ahead and dabbing all the time, you know. I don't care if it's 2018. Go ahead and destroy all that bacteria. What else have we got people talking about in the chat? We have also got Nick Matthews saying, what about putting the ice cooler there? Oh, that's a good idea, actually, yeah. Because we had this ice cooler, and we put it in between these chairs on top of this kind of air vent thing. But the problem is the air vent moves, so it really doesn't work if we go ahead and put it there. So let's go ahead and whack it over here. Go ahead and put it in this little section right here. That was a very, very good call, if I say so myself. Very good call indeed. Go ahead and pop it up on that table right there. Do you want it on the table? Let's go ahead and put it on the floor, actually. Go ahead and put it on the floor. We can go ahead and put something else on the table. You know, maybe put some magazines on there. Maybe go ahead and put a board game set. Or whatever it is they might be doing, you know. Maybe put an ashtray there. I'm going to try to imagine what the people may be doing up here. They might be having fun. They might be having an argument. They might be having a sing-song. But whatever they do, we need to make the player understand what they could do up there. Okay, let's go ahead and Havoc physics enabled? Don't tell me that's not Havoc's enabled. It's actually not. My golly, my gosh, fancy that. Let's go ahead and just pop it down there then for now. We won't put it on the table, why not? Put it on the table, why not? Throw your hand down, flip it and reverse it. Let the Missy Elliott flow through you. I can feel your anger. Okay, so that's that done then. We need some more chairs. We can probably get away with 2 on each patio thing. Go ahead and turn that one around there. Get that frown. Turn it upside down. But here's the thing. If you're upside down and you're frowning, are you smiling? If you are frowning in space, what do you do? Interesting, right? We have deep conversations here on the Final Render channel. Very deep indeed. So deep, in fact, that you could go ahead and write entire, like, essays, and physicists can go ahead and write entire theories based on the weirdness we have in here. You know, it's like Alice in Wonderland. You can write dissertations on that nonsense. Same here. Final Render. So we got a chair right there. Going to lower it down a bit. There we go. So we got that there, and I like the idea of having something in the middle. Do I want something in the middle, really? I quite like the idea of having... No, we'll have it on this side, actually. We've got the space. I like the idea of having a table with lots of plates and stuff like that. You know, like, kind of communal barbecue area. You know what I mean? So you can go ahead and grab some meat out of the fridge and give your meat a good old rub. Throw it up there. Put some hot rocks underneath it. Boom, you got dinner right there. Got yourself some dinner right there. Okie dokie. So, What are people saying in the chat then? Soviet Train says, what about a post-war looking town, city / hall? Well, this thing kind of is very post-war looking. You know, okay, maybe the trees aren't, but the rest of it certainly is, that's for sure. We have also got Pfizer Game saying, Kowal, these only work if you sponsor. The sponsor button is above the chat. Oh, is someone going ahead and trying to use some of the emotes? Yeah, the emotes are only available if you're a sponsor, which you should definitely go ahead and consider doing, because sponsoring the channel really does go ahead to help the channel out. Because when people sponsor the channel, it means that we don't have to put ads on these streams. And the reason we don't want ads on these streams is because we don't want Google interrupting, and we always go ahead and try to have the donations open, because then we can go ahead and get as many people enjoying these live streams ad-free, which I think ultimately is what everybody wants, you know what I mean? On that point, we also have the donations open as well. You can go ahead and donate using a link in the description. The first link in the description donates to the PayPal, or you can go ahead and use the Super Chat, which is the dollar icon in the chat, to go ahead and donate directly to the channel also. Or you can go ahead and sponsor the Patreon, as you can see the name scrolling across the bottom. The Patreon guys go ahead and pay for the internet, they pay for the editing software, things like that, because the internet for these streams is actually quite expensive. So you can go ahead and support the Patreon if you really want to go and support the channel in that way. But either way, do what you can if you want to. So okay, let's go ahead and grab a table. There was a particular table I had in mind. It was kind of like a fold out table, wasn't it? Let's just go ahead and grab table right now then. Right, so cafe side table. It's similar to this, but I want like a dirtier one. I want my table dirty. There we go. Is that dirty? Is that dirty enough? Yeah, that's dirty enough. Let's go ahead and pop it right by the fridge. Got that dirty little surface right there. Slot it in place. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that's another thing we need to do actually. We need to open the fridge door to make sure it's not intersecting with the railings. We'll do that now actually. And what I mean by that is, obviously, we've got our fridge right here, which is normally a vertical fridge. So you don't really need to worry what happens with the door. But since we have it horizontal, we need to go ahead and open it up to make sure it doesn't glitch into the railings. So let's open it up. Yeah, as you can see there, it's glitching into the railings. So what we need to do, with it open, we need to bring it back just like that. There we go. So now that that is no longer glitching into the rails, and we can go ahead and close that up again. There we go. It's not even in line, is it, actually? Now I'm looking at it. It's a tiny bit off. Probably it makes more sense to go ahead and pull the fridge this way a bit, actually, since we just adjusted the door. There we go. Now that's nice and in line. So now when the player opens it, it won't go ahead and glitch on that rail, which is nice, which is nice. Okay, so what else are people saying though? What else are people saying then? Scotsman Game says, I get Dr. Pepper ads every time I click on your streams. Well, you do, but it's not an actual ad. Because, obviously, I love Dr. Pepper. However, I am not drinking Dr. Pepper today. We have Diet Cola today. Diet Cola today. I've only got a little bit left, actually. Problem. But hopefully we can go ahead and enjoy that nonetheless. And Zoe Lee says, Render, when is the mod nearly done? I honestly don't know. I've deliberately told myself I am not going to set a date or a time for this until it's pretty much ready to go. Because if I set a date and time, then I have to hit that date. And I don't know what it's going to be. There's a lot of stuff going into this mod. We haven't even touched the interiors of this place yet. So that's going to be a whole different little chapter of it in of itself. But okay, so plates. Go ahead and grab some plates. I don't want to spend too much time on this upper area of this stream, because I want to go ahead and start working out the piping system. It's boring, I know, but it will really make the place look alive when we get that done. When we get all the piping network done. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off that graphic right there. Okay, so who's going to be our first donator today? Now that we've gone ahead and done that, as I just said, we rely on donations to keep these streams going. So let's go ahead and get our first donator in today. That'll be fantastic. Okay, so it's not plates really, it's just plate, if I remember correctly. Plates in the creation kit means like giant plates of sheet metal. But if you go and just type in plates, you get like dinner plates and stuff like that. I believe. Don't hold me to that. Let's see, we've got to go ahead and arrange it by type, so we want to look at our static objects. Now, I could be completely wrong about the whole plate thing. Oh, that's a nice little section of wall right there. I sometimes do that when I'm going ahead and just looking through the creation kit. I go, oh, that's a nice bit of wall. Oh, that's a nice plant, you know. Oh, that's a nice script. But, I'm not going to be doing that today. See, that is quite nice. That is a nice corner piece. Wonder if we can do anything with that. Not really, actually, because all of our corner sections are done with wood, aren't they? Never mind. Okay, so that's not actually there. Let's type in dinner. Dinner or diner? It's 2 R's, isn't it, for dinner? I always get dinner and diner spelled wrong. You know, diner is 1 N, dinner is 2. So we've got tables right there. TV dinner tray. Do we want it with a TV dinner tray? Or do we just want like regular plates? We are going for posh, aren't we? Well, as posh as we can, possibly. Let's go ahead and have actual plates rather than say, you know, rather than have TV dinner trays. Because that's very, very sloppy. Okie dokie. Soviet Train says, I can see we're nearly as tall as the floodlights. Nearly as tall as the floodlights. We might be taller in some spots. Yeah, if you look at these parts here, we're actually taller than the floodlights. Much taller, in fact. So yeah, this is a tall place. Very tall place indeed. And what else have we got people saying in the chat? Go ahead and look at this. G-Stat says, this looks like a YouTube video. Lol. But it is a YouTube video. To put it simply. It is a YouTube video. Okay. Alright, Simon Algebra Cat says, sent me a picture of my puppy on Discord. It's a DM. I don't actually have Discord open during the live streams because it tends to interfere with the live streams. So I try not to have that open. But go ahead and send it on Twitter, then we can go ahead and see your lovely little poppers. In fact, why don't we go ahead and check the Twitter right here. Let's go ahead and see what we have got. Boom, right here. Okay, so we have got Pfizer Games going ahead and saying, almost time render, I love your streams and content. But here's the thing. Pfizer Games posted that before I even announced I was streaming today. So very, very eager to go ahead and see some final render content indeed. Haha. Okay, Laura Elshred Bellow says, follow me to a fun live stream with the flashy, the formidable final render, and be a part of the flourishing Upper Diamond City, using your ideas and render's creative cunning. You got away with words, Laura. You really, really do. We have also got Noble Savage Gino, who says, football depressed you today? Catch final render for some Fallout goodness. What, was football bad today? Oh, I assume for someone it was good. I mean, someone's got to win, right? I don't follow sports, by the way, as I'm sure you could probably tell. And Pfizer Games yet again says, come join final render, as we have fun and have lots of laughs, even some cringy moments. Well, mostly cringy moments. Anyways, come and have a butt ton of fun. You'll love this community, I sure do. Also, Render is doing a charity live stream sometime this week. Don't miss out. That's true. We got some more news on that, actually. And that's going to be great fun. We'll be doing that on Saturday. So, 6 days' time. Okie dokie. So, G-Stat says, you're making a mod for it. Or for this? Yeah, this is a mod. This is entirely a mod. Okay, one thing I just realised, actually. That dinner plate is going to have Havoc enabled stuff, isn't it? It's going to have physics. And that's no good because it will blow away or fall off the table or, you know, get pushed off by dog meat, most likely. So how about I go ahead and go over to these shops here where I know we have got some plates here which we use to make models, except these ones are already static. You know, I could just go ahead and make a new one, I suppose, but what's the point? We've already made a static version of that exact same plate. So let's go ahead and pop it on this table right here. There we go, we got our plate. Excellent, great big plate. And now we can go ahead and just make a couple duplicates of it. And since they are static, if you don't know what that means, say if you're a bit new to the creation kit, static means it doesn't have any physics enabled to it, so it can't be knocked over or anything like that. It will be frozen in place, which is what you want for your decorations ideally. Alright, so we've got 2 right there. Let's go ahead and duplicate it again. Now we got 4. Oh, that's a little bit too high. Now we got 6. Let's go ahead and grab a few more. And now we should have 10 there. I'm not going to count them. I really can't be bothered to do that. Hey, ain't nobody got time for that. So there we go. Is that all of them? I believe we can probably go a little bit higher, actually, can't we? Nope. Put it down a bit. There we go, there we go. So now we've got some static plates there. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, what about, we need like a mat, don't we? We need like a cloth. A tablecloth. You know, something that doesn't look too clean. Something that looks a bit dirty. You know, maybe looks like you've wiped your nose on it a bit too often. But it's what it is. And the Eggman himself says, is this going to be on PlayStation 4? It certainly is, buddy. It certainly is. It's going to be right there. And G-Stat says, like the hyped attitude too, bro. I've always got a hyped attitude. I don't know if it's for sugar or whether it's just my natural jumpy instinct. Maybe it's the elf who is currently underneath the table tickling my feet. Stop that, Dave! But I'm always in a hype mood. What can I say? I swear he's only tickling my feet. I really should have thought about what I was going to say before I mentioned there was an elf under the table. Moving on. So let's see. We got skeletons and stuff there. But what's this diamond power cloth? Oh, those are the tarps. Yeah, okay. Well, it's not really what I want, is it? As I said, I want something to drape over the table. And skeletons, obviously, you want to do. Need to remember to put some of those clothing rags at some point. Diamond shack cloth. Exactly the same, just static variants. I like that, actually. That's a nice one, that is. Might use that for other products. You see what I mean? You just go ahead and find other stuff. In fact, I think I know where to put that. I think I know exactly where to put that. Let's go ahead and see if we can make it attached to the backside right here. Go ahead and grab your cloth and shove it on the backside. Boom. Is it too big? I don't know. Let's find out. Never seen this model before. This is static, so I don't think it blows in the wind. Which kind of defeats the point of it, actually. Yeah, if it doesn't blow in the wind, what's the point in having it? It's a bit of fabric and it's not blowing in the wind. That's no good. And it seems to me, live your life like a candle in the wind. Have you ever farted on a candle? It's great. It's absolutely fantastic fun. So we got that right there. Let's go ahead and maybe add something I've typically done with the mods. And I think you can see it a couple places. See it in a couple of places in the base game as well, as I put things inside shopping carts. You know, the small hand ones. So, what was it? Say shopping cart. Shopping basket is what it's called. Shopping. Okay, so how many people got already here? We've got 30 people watching right now. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Nick Matthews says, I got 6 weeks until my daughter is born. Oh, I'm so excited. Nick Matthews, my man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Are you going to make sure you introduce your daughter to the live streams? Actually, is that appropriate? Yeah, that's appropriate. We're family friendly here. Okay, that's not what I want. I want a shopping basket. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Really good news. Really good news. Do you have a name and stuff picked out yet? I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know. Okay, Laura Elshire says, final render, maybe search under tablecloth. I'll give that a go. I just don't think there is. I've searched table so many times that I don't recall ever seeing tablecloth. But I'll give it a go. So let's see. Table. Typing tablecloth. And no, there isn't, unfortunately. I know there are some things that are similar. It might be the case that we leave it for now, and then eventually when we find something, we go back to it. And Thomas Hughes says, I don't want to set the world on fire. Indeed, indeed. Fun fact, by the way, people. Fun fact. Do you remember on the last stream we had It's the End of the World by Skeeter Davis? You know, the don't they know. Copyright claim on that. They copyright claimed the stream. The goddamn swines. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Okay, so the Eggman says, my name isn't a reference to Sonic. Oh, okay, good to know, good to know. The Eggman himself, well, his name isn't Eggman, is it? It's Dr. Robotnik. So, if your name was Dr. Robotnik and it wasn't a reference to Sonic, that would be weird. But the Eggman, fun fact actually, I used to live in a village and I actually won the annual pickled egg eating contest at the pub. True story. Okay. Let's see. Forks. Forks. Or maybe just fork. There we go. Got some stuff right here. Oh no, that's a forklift. Don't want that. Oh, I wanted to do some stuff with those actually. I wanted to use those as like decorations, didn't I? Where did I want to put the forklift? I wanted to put it... Was it somewhere over here? I think it might have been there I wanted to put it. Yeah, right at the entrance, right there behind this sign. Because I had this idea in my head quite a while ago, but I just completely forgot about it until I saw this forklift right now. I wanted to grab this forklift and attach a curtain tarp to it. Just behind here, maybe. Go ahead and lower it down. And just if anyone is curious, you know, they're asking, how did all this stuff get up here? In the last stream, we actually added some cranes off to the side, just kind of behind the city. So that kind of explains how a lot of this stuff was built. Does that make sense? I'll show you in a moment. Let's bring that sign forward a bit. Alright, is that all okay? Yep, that's good. We've got a bit more space now. Just like that. And now I wanted one of these curtains, didn't I? What are they actually called? Are they called like DC tarp or something like that? Diamond red tarp they are called. Diamond, just type in diamond red. Diamond red sounds like a name for like an album, doesn't it? Like this is the Diamond Red collection. There probably is an album called Diamond Red. I just don't know. God, I hope it's a good band. Hope it's a good band. Let's go ahead and attach this tarp right here. Because I've added various tarps around the place, as you can tell. But a lot of them are just kind of attached to the walls. But I would really like to go ahead and attach some a bit differently, you know? Go ahead and shrink it down like that. And the idea is also that I want lots of stuff that's high up. You know, lots of stuff that's high up. Because if you have stuff that's high up, it instantly gives the place... It makes the place feel bigger. Even if the place doesn't actually take up much of a radius on the ground, if it looks big, then it will feel much, much bigger. You know, as it looks tall. And it's easier to make something look tall than it is to make it look wide when you're working in an arena. So, let's also go ahead and rotate it on the... Not the 45... Not the Y. Is it on the Z? No, we're going to have a problem with this one. Okay, we're going to have to do it manually. We'll do it live! Do it live. Turn off the angle snapping. Okay, how's that? Almost got it. A cool thing earlier today, actually. I was playing some Rage earlier. As I mentioned last stream, I was downloading Rage. And I didn't really give it much of a chance when I first played it, but I played it a bit more. You know, this time, seeing as, you know, we may be getting a Rage 2 announced tomorrow, which is pretty exciting, I suppose. But I enjoyed it much more, playing it this time, actually. You know, the way I kind of describe the game Rage, which came out... Oh, when did it come out? I want to say it came out maybe 2010? 2011? Something like that. Rage, a game by id Software, published by Bethesda, kind of open world, kind of survival RPG kind of thing. It's very much, how I describe it, it's very much like Borderlands, but with none of the charm of Borderlands. That makes sense, it's done dead serious. Okay, that's cool. I like that little tarp thing there, that's kind of cool. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, just an extra bit of life, you know, a little bit of flair. Right, so... In terms of decorating the table and stuff like that, I really don't want to spend too much time decorating tables and stuff like that this stream. I want to go ahead and make progress. Because as I said, I want to start the piping network today. I want to start the piping network. Okay. Okay. Slav Boy says, I'm surprised you know what wagwan meant. Thought I went too British. Wagwan. That's a London term, isn't it, wagwan? Okay. So what else are people saying in the fantastic chat? We got Catmate here saying, what is your favourite Fallout game? Number 3 is my favourite one. And I think we discuss this pretty much every stream, but number 3 is my personal favourite one. And we have also got people saying, we got MCF City saying, by the way, will you play Fortnite? I have played Fortnite, we won't be playing it today, but we have played Fortnite on stream before. Okay, and Simon the Algebra Cat, Simon the Algecabra says, this reminds me of Megaton. It is very similar to Megaton. It's like a cleaner version of Megaton. A bit more organised, which I think is quite nice. And Slab Boy says, final render remade Megaton, but then he cancelled it. We finished Megaton. Megaton got finished. That was during the creation mode. You know, the settlement mode, actually. Took a long time, that did. Yeah, we didn't cancel Megaton, we finished Megaton. It was, it's not a mod though. It was out before I knew how to do stuff with the creator kit. In fact, I might have done that video before the creator kit was even released. Now think about it. It's been a long time, remember. Fallout 4 is like nearly 3 years old now. God, fancy that. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate these ones right here. And bring them onto this side here. So we're going to have some more seating. Okay, so that's good. That's in there now. Now we've got some places to sit, little patio areas and stuff. It's pretty good. We'll need some kind of lighting. Oh no, we don't actually. We don't, because these ones still illuminate the roof, don't they? Alrighty, so now we need to go ahead and start working with the piping, don't we? Okay, this is something I haven't been looking forward to doing, the piping, but we really need to do it because it will make it make sense in the long run in terms of the lore and stuff, and also it will give the place a lot of depth, I think. I want to have piping systems going all the way from all the main buildings and stuff, which lead back to this water purifier, which then dumps all the dirty water down below where it gets re-purified down the actual water purification system. Makes sense, you know. So all this coming out is just basically poo leaking out of these. Just big masses of fecal matter leaking out of those points right there. Okay, so Affected Wind says, hello everyone. Hello there, Affected Wind. How are you, my man? Nice to see you. How was your time at work the other day? I hope it wasn't too harsh on you. I hope it wasn't too harsh. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Are there any pipes in the game that I like the look of? Really, I should probably just type in, not piper, just pipes, or water pipe. Type in water pipe. See what kind of things we got to work with. See, these are good, but they're attached to ceilings. Yeah, those are ceiling parts, aren't they? Yeah, a wanderer. Okay, I like this song. It's a good song, but you know, it's a bit naughty. This song, actually, you know, The Wanderer, very naughty song. Okay, I don't like those ones by typing water pipes. I should type in pipe. See what we got. Hey Pipes, what you doing round here? Hey Pipes, you still writing that rubbish paper of yours? Let's see. We want static ones, don't we? So Volt cryo pipes. I love the look of the cryo pipes because they look very beefy and industrial, but they don't look like water pipes at all, so they're no real good. And what about industrial tiny pipe? That don't look tiny to me. That thing looks thick. That thing looks fat. That's pH fat. Let's see. Pipe valve. Ooh, that's not a pipe valve. That's a freaking fire extinguisher. You goddamn swines lying into me. Industrial pipe clusters. Ah, you see, stuff like this is cool. Stuff like this is cool because it looks big and meaty. You could beat a whale to death with that. And we got industrial pipe cluster longest. How long are we talking? These are pretty long. That is pretty long. They're a bit too thick though. I like the length but not the girth. Let's go ahead and tone that down a bit. I don't know why I did that handshake. Not that you can see it. It was off camera. See, that's something I love about having my camera, you know, kind of mostly be in my face. I could be doing anything with my hands and you wouldn't notice. You know, I could be playing the piano right now, but you wouldn't know. Except I told you guys I can't play piano. Okay. Pipe a elbow. Ah, see, this is good. We've used these already, and they're a nice size, these ones. Like these pipe A's. We've even got brackets for them. Yeah, okay, these will be good, these will be good. Okay, so we're going to start building a pipe network with them. And I don't really know if I want to have the pipes above or below. Because it would be quite cool to see all the pipes and stuff underneath the city. But at the same time, I think it would look even better to have the pipes going over the bridges and stuff like that. And over the catwalks, you know, so you kind of got some depth and some cool shadows and stuff like that with the lights. So I think I'm going to do that. Not only that, but it'll be a bit easier as well. Benjamin Soto says, could you renew Nuka World, please? We have done a lot of stuff with Nuka World, but not for a long time, actually. I think we did like 4 or 5 Creature Kit builds in Nuka World, actually. So go ahead and check out those videos on the channel. They'll have download links and stuff as well. Catmate says, what's your favourite game? Oh, man, I honestly don't know. Favourite game changes all the time. I think I've answered this before, but I think in terms of just like sheer hours played, it's probably something like GTA Vice City or something like that. But you know, my favourite game changes constantly. Like right now, it's probably The Escapists right now, actually. I've been playing that a lot. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we can do. I just noticed one called End. So what does that look like? Pipe AN2. What does this look like? Yeah, see, that's cool, that's cool. Let's go ahead and grab this N2 pipe. And we're going to attach it to this kind of... What's the best way to do it? We need to attach it to the machine, don't we? We need to attach it to the machine. Because that's what's going to, like, purify the actual water, isn't it? So let's see what we can do. If we go ahead and maybe attach it to the top bit. Like, this machine doesn't technically do anything, as far as I'm aware. I think this is like a fictional machine. It's probably based on, like, some 1950s, like, it's probably like a circuit breaker or something looking at it. But for our purposes, it is a water filtration machine. And that's the way it's going to be. Forever and ever. Till the end of time. There we go. So we've got a little pipe coming off that right there. Water goes into this section. and then it gets pumped into this main vat, and then, I don't know, it gets spewed around a bit, then it gets distributed into these two cooling tower things, and it gets dumped. It doesn't matter, as long as it looks like it's doing something, then it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Simon the El Jacabra says, what should I make, a cup of tea or a coffee? I'm at an impasse and I need your help. I much prefer coffee myself, so I'm going to say coffee for you. Going to go ahead and say the old coffee right there. Okie dokie. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what else have we got. We've also got Slav Boy saying someone's already done that. Oh, you guys going ahead and having nice conversations. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Okay, so we've got the end bracket there. I also need to start recording again, don't I? Start recording. And we appear to have corner bits as well. Let's take a look at this corner bit. The corner bit might work if it's facing the correct direction. It's not, unfortunately. No, it's not. We could get it to work if we pop it around this bit the other way. Let's go. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. So we've got this pipe here. If I can go ahead and rotate it at a 45-degree angle. There we go, just like that. Like, this is going to be a lot of slipping and sliding and busy work here, but it'll look good when it's done. Let's go ahead and line it up here. And the difficult thing as well is that we've also got to get the actual rotation on all axes correct and the exact positioning correct. Otherwise it won't line up properly. It'll look a bit weird. In fact, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Let's just get that number right there. And see if we can maybe get it to work this way. Just freaking overwrit it, didn't I? Okay, never mind. Try this again. Now, the center points are all wrong and stuff like that, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. So bring that one up right there. There's that one. Can't touch that one. What about this one? We're going to put that onto 0. What happens? Yeah, you see, its center point isn't exactly center. So what we can do, we can go ahead and do it 1 degree at a time. And just spam click it like that. So right now we're just doing 1 degree at a time numerically, because we can be a bit more precise with it. Yeah, that looks alright to me. And its position needs to change a bit. And adjust it again. And once we've kind of made a couple of these, you know, little combinations of pipes, we can go ahead and just kind of place them around willy-nilly, you know. We can go ahead and use ones we've already created. There we go, just like that. So I've got that right there. And now what I want to do is change its position so maybe it is at the back of the machine. If it'll let me through. Oh, I know why it's not selecting. Got to close that window right there. There we go. There we go. Grab that right there. Not duplicate, just rotate. We don't want duplicate, we just want rotate. There we go. So grab that there. Excellent. So now this is facing the correct way for us to attach pipes to go this way and maybe shoot off onto that building right there. So let's see what we got then. Pipe A straight half. Is it just like a pipe A straight? Pipe A straight 2, is that what we want? Oh dear. Yeah, stuff like that is exactly what we want. Let's go ahead and pop it up right there. And hopefully this will be a bit easy to rotate since, you know, it's just like an individual straight bit of piping. We can just go ahead and pop it down like that. Again, the center points aren't exact though, which annoys me. Excellent stuff. And as long as we always use, say, like pipe A, then they should always be the same type of pipes. I don't really know what the difference is. Maybe the brown pipe is hot water and the black one is cold water. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds correct, doesn't it? Alright, so there we go. That's looking good. Go ahead and... Is that exactly lined up? Is it exactly lined up? I think it might be slightly off. It's off by like 1 point, as you can see on the middle bit there. Let's try going like that. That's good. That's much better and neater. Ace! Ace! Now what I'm also going to do, I'm also going to have this as my snapping point. I know I haven't set a snapping point for a while, because snapping points, typically you really need to do it when you're building stuff. And most of the building we've already done. We've been doing decorating and stuff. But now we're going to go ahead and do that so we can snap the other pipes to each other a bit properly. Pfizer Game says, we need a donation. We've had no ads. That is true, people. We haven't had a donation today, people. And if we don't go ahead and get donations, then we'll have to have an ad. And we don't want that. I certainly don't want that. So let's go ahead and get our first donation. Who's going to be our first donor in today? That'll be absolutely fantastic to go ahead and see some fantastic donations coming in. Helps keep the channel alive. And obviously also helps these bigger projects. Okay. So now we've done that. Let's see what other bits we can use. We need like one which kind of goes off at like a T, makes like a T junction, you know? Let's see what we can do. Got a pipe elbow. I could have just used that bit earlier, but I made my own one, didn't I? Making your own one's okay, I suppose. And that's a bracket. That's not going to work, is it? That'll go back on itself. I'm trying to visualize exactly what I want. And that's a broken pipe. It even says it in the title. Ceiling bridge, elbow right. Yeah, that could work. That could work indeed. But again, I need like a T-junction one, you know? I could cheat it, I suppose. I suppose if I cheat it, then it would means I can still do what I want with it. Yeah, alright, let's do that then. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and grab this left bracket here then. Alright, so how's this looking? Go ahead and put it down that way. That way, there we go. And now also turn on the snapping. So now we should, in theory, be able to get it to just snap to this pipe perfectly. Right? Right? Man, hell no. That ain't right at all. That's very weird. It's because we got a left one and then we did some weird things with it. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a right one rather than the left one. Okay, so elbow left one. Is there an elbow right? There's an elbow one. Presumably elbow one and elbow one left are, you know, just different variants of each other. Why is it freaking gone down there? Don't do that. Pop it right there. Is this what I want? That is not what I want. That's not the pipe I want. Ooh, 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 ooh. Poopy. So. Bridge. I keep looking at this. That's not what I want. Elbow right. There we go. That's what I'm after. The one right there. I could have just typed that in, I suppose. Would have been a bit easier. Would have been a bit easier. Okay, so that's like that. Is it? I think I might have wanted the left one, actually, after all this time. After all this time. Or like... Oh, freaking stop. There we go. Yeah, I need the left one. After all that, I need the damn left one. God's sake, Render. You annoy me sometimes, Render. Why'd you say that, Render? Because you smell bad and you really take too long doing simple things in the creation kit. Think you're cool, do you, Render? I think I'm cool sometimes. Alright. That's that there. Hey, whatever. Wax on, wax off, you know. Let's crack on with it. Don't even know what that means. Never seen that movie. Neither of them. They did do two, didn't they? Well, they did one with Jaden Smith. And nobody cared about it. No sirree. Is the problem that it's a bit bigger? Is that the problem? I don't know. It's really confusing me, this. Because, in theory, since everything's a kit, it should just snap together properly. Could it be? I'm gonna try the right one more time because I'm confusing myself here. Very sorry about this, guys, but I'm confusing myself basically. Captain Mudcrab says, Render, do you think you'll record Monster Hunter World on this channel or not? Probably not really, no. I've got no experience with the Monster Hunter franchise. Never played any of them. At some point I might play them at some point, I don't know, but no promises basically because I've never really played any of the Monster Hunter franchise. I've heard it's a very good franchise. Especially the, not the latest one, but the one before that was also very good apparently. So which is this one? This is the left one. Let's get the right one. So, how have you all been? You all been alright? You all been alright? We're going to jump in game in a moment, so we can go ahead and see some of the tables we've done, and also look at some of this piping we've already done. But I would like to go ahead and get this one working properly. So now, what I'm going to do now, I honestly thought I had it in my mind for a second. I need to get the smaller pipe on the top lined up. But it's still not the right friggin... Walk away from it for now. Walk away from it. I'm taking too long with this. I need to walk away from it for a second. Just kind of move on for now. Try to find a different part entirely. Because I was trying... If you're trying to work something out in the creation kit, and you really can't find the answer, move on for a moment. You know, you'll come back to it later and you'll get it right first time. I absolutely guarantee it. But if you just stay on one thing for too long, you'll end up getting frustrated. You'll take way too long trying to fix it, and nothing will get done. But pipe elbow A. Just try this one. You know, rather than trying to get the other elbows, which I thought were correct to work, and trying to work out how to get them to work, let's just try a different part. You know, kind of reset it. Reset the terror. No, that's not going to work either. Okay, walking away from it, walking away from it. We're going to go look in game anyway. So we'll take a look at the piping we have done. See, does it actually look good? You know, does a player have height to walk and stuff? Things like that. Okay. And of course, while of course, we go ahead and load this up, we'll go ahead and get our share spike doing. Let's go ahead and get our share spike going for the first hour of the stream. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Let's get our share spike going so we can get as many people watching as possible. Let's see if we can get some fantastic people going and sharing the stream on Twitter. Let's go, people. I'm going to be doing the same myself as we get ready to look at it in game. Okay, let's load up the old Nexus Mod Manager here. I'll also grab the Twitter, and I will go ahead and read some of your Twitter messages after we have looked at it in game and when we're loading the mod up again, because it can take a while to load. Okay, so Nexus Mod Manager is opening. Correct. Okay, so... Oh, dip. Don't get rid of some of the link. We are adding plumbing to DC. Come check your pipes. Come check your pipes. It's important. Okay, there we go. And come check your pipes. Here it is right here. And tweet. That's my part of the share spike done. You guys got to go ahead and do the same now. Go ahead and share it on MySpace, Facebook, Bebo, Instagram, whatever you want, so we get as many people watching the live stream as possible. Let's launch Fallout 4. Where is my peasant stick? Ah, peasant stick ahoy, right here. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump in game and see what it looks like. Okay, so Slab Boy says it's already been an hour. I know, man, I know. You know, building stuff in a creation kit, it can be fun. It can be fun. But it can take a long time. And you know, when it's fun, a long time feels like a short time. Alright, so loading up the old creation, loading up the game now, I should say. A lot of people ask when they, well, in fact a lot of people ask whenever they see the video saying, how has he got console commands on Xbox? How has he got an E and B on Xbox? I don't, I just use an Xbox controller. Because normally when I play a first-person shooter, I always play with the keyboard and mouse. You know, PC Master Race and all that nonsense. But, when it came to the building in Fallout 4, I thought the controller was much more comfortable for me to use. So therefore, that's what I've been using ever since to go ahead and do everything with Fallout 4. I just got used to it, you know what I mean? Okay. So. Yeah, go ahead and crack the old neck, crack the old neck. Alright, so what are the people saying then? Lone Ranger says, why is life always against me? It's not, buddy. It's not, buddy. And if you're ever feeling down, you know, just come talk to some of the people in the render community, you know. Maybe come check some of the videos and stuff. We're always trying to be in a good mood. If you're ever feeling down, then just come over to where we are here, buddy. You know, we always have good fun. You can go ahead and jump on the Discord. You can go ahead and see anything posted on Twitter. We always try to have fun here in the render community. And hopefully we try to make you feel better. Reach out to anyone. They'll help you out. And speaking of which, actually, if any of you are feeling down, remember, on Saturday, so in 6 days' time as of right now, we are going to be doing a maybe 8 to 12 hour charity live stream for anxiety gaming. which is a charity which raises money to help pay for psychological treatment in the United States and probably other countries as well, maybe if they have the capacity to do so. And then they will go ahead and help pay for psychological treatment for people who have depression, anxiety, PTSD, OCD, etc. And it's going to be really good fun going ahead and doing the live stream. But as I said, we're going to do like maybe 8 to 12 hours of live streaming, playing loads of games. We're going to be playing like some of the Forest. We're going to be playing some Fallout, definitely. I definitely want to play some Doom. I want to play some Doom. You know, I'm feeling it. I'm totally feeling it. I love Doom. It's a fantastic game. So we'll definitely do some of that on the live stream. We're also going to have fun challenges. I've actually got some Bean Boozled right here. You know, those disgusting jelly beans I've eaten on the channel. You know, where they're either, you know, coconut flavored or stinky sock flavored, you know. We're going to go ahead and eat some of those. We've also got some other things I have ordered some ghost chili pepper nuts. They're going to be fun. I like spicy food, but I got a feeling ghost chili pepper nuts are going to be awful. Awfully hot, I mean. And for the final challenge, people, if we hit what is going to be our $600 donation goal during the charity stream, I will eat, wait for it, a chocolate scorpion. An actual chocolate scorpion. I don't mean a piece of chocolate that looks like a scorpion. I mean a chocolate bar with a scorpion in it. We're going to eat that, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a fun little dare. Okay, frame rate's going crazy right now. By the way, people, if it looks really bad for you with the looks really bad for you with the frame rate, it doesn't look as bad to me, but you are looking at what is essentially a 30 frame per second stream with a game that is running higher than that. So it looks a bit choppy, to say the least. And the fact that it's a huge mod doesn't help either. Okay, so the pipe works. The pipe looks good. It actually does look in line, which I was a bit nervous about. But yeah, as long as we can find reliable ways to go ahead and do the corners so that we can connect this pipe into all of the buildings. And, you know, we'll have like huge pipes going across all the gaps and stuff. You know, maybe have it go over, or maybe just have it go straight through, you know. Whatever, is what it is. So that we can go ahead and connect all the buildings to this piping network. It'll be fantastic. Oh yeah, the forklift looks cool as well. I might see, because you can go ahead and get those tarps without the metal bars. I might see if I can do that, so we can get rid of the metal bars. So we've got that forklift up there with just the fabric, rather than the fabric with the metal bars. That'll be cool. There's also a look down, so the frame rate gets a bit better for the stream. As I said, this mod is not optimized yet. No optimization has been done to this mod at all yet. So let's take a look at the garden area here. Yeah, I'm happy we moved the barbecue area, actually. We've got some of the seating down here. We could probably put some more flowers in that little spot right there as well. So, what else have we got right here? We got our little seating area here. That looks good. Yeah, we could probably go ahead and spend a lot more time putting other decorations on those. We could probably put some trash cans or something there, maybe. We got our fridge right here. And yep, that doesn't glitch into the rails. I'm glad we checked that. Static plates. Yep, plates do not move. And we got some more seating over there. Yeah. These rails, actually, I never actually tested. These rails actually stop us walking through? Yes, they do. Okay. Obviously, some objects the player can just walk through. But I didn't even check if the rails can block the player. But they can, thankfully. So all is good. All is good on that front. So yeah, guys, if you like the idea of the charity stream, then make sure you tune in to this channel on Saturday. I'm going to start it, I think, at 2 PM GMT. That's British time. And then we'll probably carry on until maybe 2 in the morning in Britain. So it's going to be a long stream. But it'll be great fun. It'll be totally worth it. I absolutely guarantee it. Okay, so we looked at that. That all works. Let's go ahead and jump back into the creation kit. We'll do a quick save right there. So we can go ahead. Really, none of it was wrong right there. Everything we've done so far actually does work. So that's actually a first, really. Normally there's something that's a bit wrong that we need to fix. But it's not in this case. Let's go ahead and load up the old creation kit again. How do I look on camera, by the way? Yeah, I look damn saucy, as usual. Right. What else have we got going in the chat, then? Oh, dear. Go ahead and scroll up in the old chat right here. What have I missed? Let's scroll up right here. Fire Game says, it feels weird being the only sponsor here. You're probably not the only sponsor here, buddy. Well, you can all go ahead and become sponsors if you want to. That'll be fantastic. But I'm sure there are some of us here that are just not always talking. Oh dear, things blocking the screen. Lone Ranger says, why is life always against me? As I said, it's not, buddy. It's not. Everything's fantastic. And ex-Joker's Girl Lexus here. Lois, how are you? Nice to see you. How are you? Lois has been going ahead and been a lot more active on the YouTube recently, posting a lot more videos. And I'm normally in her Discord as well. So how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice. Let's go ahead and load up the old mod right here because it can take a long time. Go ahead and scroll through. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. And Ryan Morton says, do you play Fortnite with sponsors or subs too? We play with subs as well. Typically, it's a first come first serve basis, basically. So that's kind of how we do the Fortnite streams. And what else are people saying? Freddie Fazbrid says, an amazing Fallout builder in chat, and the other one is live streaming this video. Are you referring to Lois? I certainly hope so. How are ya? It says, oh, look at that frame rate. I know, Lois, I know. As I said, we haven't actually done any optimization with the frame rate yet. So we haven't done any of that yet. And obviously this is a PC version as well. So I've probably got maybe 8 times the graphics capacity as, say, you know, one of the consoles. And it's lagging like crazy. You know, so I definitely need to go ahead and do some optimization. It probably won't be that bad now I think about it. 8 times is probably exaggeration. It's probably like 2 or 3 times. What I'm talking about 8 times. Pfft, don't be silly. Okay, what's it? Rakoon Shampoo says, Render, what time GMT will the charity livestream be? 2 PM GMT will be the charity livestream. That's when I plan to start. Gives me time to wake up. Gives me time to kind of get everything ready. I do want to go ahead and move the desk around, actually, because I want to have the acoustic foam behind me. Because I like the environment I'm in right now, but I want to have the background behind me. You know, I moved it so we have more space for the VR videos, but I think I'll move it back around for the charity stream. What else is there? Honey Badger Division says, I love your vids, man. Keep on building good buildings. Thanks, buddy. I'll certainly do my best. And we've also got... Ooh, chat's just jumped down to the bottom right there. Didn't want to do that. I was still reading YouTube. Slav Boy says, is it possible to create custom NPCs? Because you're going to need rich-looking civilians and a lot of named residents. Yes, we are going to be doing that. We are going to be making NPCs. NPCs is going to be the next thing we work on. After we've decorated all the exterior stuff, we're going to be adding NPCs, and we're going to be having like all the security guards are going to be named after sponsors and stuff like that as well. So if you want to be named after one of the NPCs in the mod, go ahead and start sponsoring the channel. You can go ahead and hit the green sponsor button just above the chat to go ahead and do that. Okay. Preston Garvey says, by the way, another settlement needs your help. No, it doesn't, Preston! Damn doesn't need our help. Joker's Girl Lex says, damn saucy. You're goddamn right. No, yes, see, Lois, you got taste, knowing I'm damn saucy indeed. Sean Roberts is here saying, yeah, I'm here, who's also a sponsor. Yeah, you see, Firehead, you're not the only sponsor here. Sean Roberts is here. And we've got Warlock Ticket saying, hello. Hello there. How are you, buddy? How are you? How are you? How are you? And Firehead Game says, Render, this is awkward. I have your profile pic as my phone background. That is a bit weird, buddy. That is a bit weird. You know, maybe, well... Do I look handsome? You know, I do look saucy. I mean, a lot of people do have like supermodels and stuff on their phone backgrounds. I could probably pull that off, couldn't I? Yeah, I certainly think so. I certainly think so. Alright, and we've also got Final. This is GStat talking. GStat8051 says, Final, do you have a tutorial on how to mod? I think I've got like 3 tutorials. But typically I explain what I'm doing when doing all of these. So you can also go back and check out any of the VODs of the live streams. That's also a really good way. Okay, the mod is loaded now. Let's go ahead and load up the actual cell. And while that's doing it, let's go ahead and check the Twitter. Okay, we've got 2 new tweets coming in right here. Let's go ahead and take a look. FireZ Game says, come watch Final Render as he builds in the famous Diamond City. He is a smashing, sexy, excuse me, awesome guy. You'll love him. Link in the comment section. Thanks very much, buddy. I am damn sexy today, don't I? And I know it. Laura Alger says, an hour left in the stream, so please stop by and hang out with Final Render and the community of renderlings as we bring this haughty Uppers Diamond City mod to life. Thank you very much for that. That is an awesome tweet as well. As I said, you always know Laura is going ahead and sending in a comment because it's a really nice, long, thought-provoking comment right there. What else are people saying? We have got Preston Garvey says, it does need your help though. No, it doesn't, Preston. No, it doesn't. We don't have any more settlements that need our help. And we've also got Simon the Algicabra yet again, who says, I have a suggestion for your pipe problem. Replace the elbow with an industrial piece. I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that. Let's see what's up. Alright, so the mod is finally loaded now. Let's go ahead and scroll up here. So yeah, I want to replace this with just the fabric, didn't I? Rather than the fabric with the metal bit. So let's see if we can look this up in the creation kit. and try to find the name of the one which is the same thing, just without the metal section. Because metal isn't always appropriate. We've got that right there. Let's go ahead and scroll some of this back. So yeah, we got these here. That one has metal. That one has metal. That one also has metal. Let's just type in tarp then. So tarp. A BH Market tarp. That doesn't even have a model. Diamond red tarp. I know there is one without the metal. We saw it earlier. Okay, so red cloth, was it? Diamond red cloth to bland. Oh, that's a material. That's not what I want. Let's go ahead and do the Control F. See if it gives us an option for something that is similar. Okay, so we just want the normal one, don't we? Diamond Shacks. We don't want Diamond Shack. Big Shack! And all that other happy stuff. Not there, right there. Is it just one of the other variants like that? Not a console. What am I goddamn talking about? Go ahead and do as I say. Control F to bring up the search and replace option, please. The search and replace box always takes a while to appear. I don't know why that is. Same base, objects only. Let's try this. Almost. That's not what I wanted, but let's go ahead and grab the name. Doom is finished download. Oh no! I had Doom downloading while streaming. That means it used up a load of the 4G bandwidth. Damn it. Okay. I have actually been using lower settings though, so should be annoying. Hopefully there wasn't too much left of that download. That's annoying. Okay, so what's it? Diamond Shack Cloth is what it's called. Okay. Go back. Alright, whatever. We'll just replace this one then. We'll do it live. Oh, what else are people saying though? What else are people saying? Let's go ahead and see. Oh, dear. Things going wrong again. Let's go ahead and see what is up. Scrolling up through the chat right here, trying to get back to where we were before. Okay, FireZ Games says, do a sexy render. Creation Kit has crashed. Okay, fine. I didn't want the Creation Kit to run then anyway. Let's load it up again. Sorry about that, guys. Creation Kit crashed for some reason. Yeah, while that's loading, how about we look at a GIF? Yeah. There we go. Let's look at this fun GIF of people dancing. I don't know what this is from. It's from an anime or something, I believe. I found it on Discord. Let's just admire that for a second while the mod loads. Okay. I need to do that more. I need to have more fun GIFs and stuff in the streams. Okay. Diamond City, set active file. Boom. There we go. Alright, so that's loading again. So I can probably also go ahead and do this. Okay, so if it says do a sexy render. I'm trying to think what a sexy render be. Do you know what I really want? I really want to have the sexy Ned Flanders suit. You know? Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. I want that. In fact, I want that skin in Fortnite. That would be amazing. Okay, Honey Badger Division says another settlement needs your help. No, it does not. It absolutely does not. Okay, FireZ Game says, can we have a minute silence for the attack in Paris a few hours ago? As respectful as that is, I don't think I'll be doing that on the live stream. But keep in mind that is something we should probably acknowledge, yeah. Okay, so what else are people saying? Seems like everyone's just talking about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this then. Honey Badger Division says, do you use a remote or keyboard for most builds? Do I use a remote or keyboard for most builds? Oh, do you mean for in the settlement mode? I just go ahead and use the controller for all of it now. Because for settlement build, as I said, you know, going ahead and using the kind of triggers to go ahead and rotate objects, I think is much easier than going ahead and using all the keypad and stuff. I probably could have learned it quite easily. I could have learned it if I'd spent like 20 minutes, half an hour, learning how to just use the keyboard controls, But, you know, Fallout 4 was brand new. You know, I'd been waiting all night downloading it and stuff. So I wanted to play the game. And I didn't want to spend the time doing tutorials. So I just went ahead and grabbed the controller, which was much easier to learn. So there we go. We've loaded up again. Let's admire that GIF a little bit more. Yes. If anyone knows what it's from, let me know. I hope it's not from something naughty. I hope that penguin doesn't do something I'm going to deeply regret showing. I don't know. Okay. So there we go. Okay. So, Freddy Fazbird says, at this point, I can never escape any memes, including Preston's memes. One does not simply escape from memes. You see, I responded to a comment about memes with a meme right there. Okay, and Little Sassy says, meow. I believe that's what it says. Hello there, Little Sassy. How are you? Are you little? Are you sassy? Maybe you're just a little bit sassy. I don't know, but thank you very much for coming out to the live stream. Absolutely fantastic. And GStats8051 says, Preston, he went to go for a settlement and got killed by a Deathclaw. Oh no, what a shame. We might never see Preston Garvey again. What a shame that would be. Okay, so now we're back to where we were then. We're back to where we were. I'm going to ignore that actually, just in case me trying to change that is what caused a crash. Okay, so someone suggested... Who was it who suggested it? Was it Honey Badger suggested using industrial pipes? Let's try that. Okay, so pipe. Set all the forms to static right there. So how are we all though, by the way? How are we all? Daniel Vargas says, hi Render. Hello there, Daniel Vargas. How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit. Oh dear, I hate scrolling through big lists. You know, look at me right there. It's like fucking scrolling this right now. Hey, go ahead and try to get it right there. Just imagine I'm stroking a mouse. Well, I am. But, you know, different one. Hey. Get some good practice doing this after a while. Okay. There we go. Back to the pipe section. So now, industrial pipes is what we wanted, wasn't it? Did you see the speed? I'm good at that. Okay. So we got those, yeah. That's just a big thick pipe, isn't it? If we could find some kind of connector. Ah, see, like that. See, that's kind of the thing I was after. But we'll need to find some kind of connector to sandwich them together. Because obviously it's a different type of pipe. So we need something to kind of hide the seam. The same way we kind of hid the seams on the edges of the buildings. Okay, okay. Okay, Little Sassy says, if you build something amazing, I'll donate $400 to you because I'm generous. Because I'm generous. Well... this is pretty cool, I think. Is this not pretty amazing? Let me know what you think is amazing, and then I'll see what I can do. For $400. Finer render can be bought. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring this up, try to get to the right size. It needs to kind of consume all of the, all three of the sections, doesn't it? The three little pipes. But yeah, that was a good call. Was it Honey Badger? I believe it was a good call on this section. Yeah, you see, we definitely need to find a cap for it, because it doesn't even have a... doesn't even have an end cap itself. I believe we had this problem when we built Virgil's lab as well. There we go, it's even got its own end cap right there. Let's go ahead and pop this down. What did we scale this down to? 0.61 is what we scaled it down to. Let's do the same for this one. Presumably it all scales appropriately. Yep, there we go, right there. Right there. You scaled the pipe down. There we go, there we go, there we go. So, guys, who's excited about Bethesda announcements tomorrow? I certainly am. I'm going to be waiting. I do think as soon as we have got any kind of news on those announcements, I probably will go ahead and make a video of that of some kind. What else are people saying then? Sneaky Ninja says, could you add a cinema? Oh man, we should have added a cinema. That would have been awesome. We don't have any space anymore though. Oh man, I wish we thought of that. If we find a way to make some more space, then that would be a cool idea. It genuinely would. Okay, what else are people saying then? Extra Skelex says, I'm scared to sleep in case I wake up again at 2 AM. I can't go back to sleep. Rip, bad sleeping pattern. I have a very bad sleeping pattern as well, as you know. And last night I think I was up till like 4 in the morning maybe. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Because, you know, I'm going to be honest with you guys, you know, often I struggle to sleep and stuff like that because I feel bad about the way sometimes the channel is going. You know, obviously I know you guys love the content and stuff like that, but there's very little growth on the channel as a whole, and I would like to see that come back. That's why there's been so much variety recently. So, you know, and sometimes I do lose sleep over it. I know I shouldn't, but sometimes I do, you know? It's what it is. Okay. And I know that realistically, deep down, if I do ever feel bad about the channel and stuff like that, I can just go ahead and talk to some of you guys in the Discord and stuff like that. So let's go ahead. Maybe that's another reason why I also chose kind of the anxiety game and stuff as for charity. I don't know. But we're going to have some fun with it. Yeah, if I'm going to be up till late, I might as well do some editing or something, goddammit, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now we've got that pipe right there. Maybe we can go ahead and move it a bit to the left, you know, kind of center it up a bit. What else are people saying? What else are people saying then? Let's go ahead and read some of this. Oh, Dave is in the chat again and says, me, stop shouting at me, I'm right next to you. Dave, I will shout at you as much as I want, you annoying little pest. Don't you look at me with that eye of yours, eh? Didn't you do that last time you did that, you ended up losing your 4-5. We had to go and get you a glass one, didn't we? Yeah. Goddamn Dave. Okay. Paul Tiddy, nice, says, this build looks really good. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it. I think it's pretty cool. And go ahead and read what else we got going in the chat. Daniel Vargas says, I'm also playing Fallout. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. What are you doing in Fallout right now, buddy? I'm curious to know. Extra Girl X says, yeah, we stayed up till about 4 or 5 a.m. It was something like that, wasn't it? Yeah. And go ahead and scroll that there. No, that's not going to work, is it? Is it? If we can get some kind of wall piece, then that'll work, won't it? Let's see. We did see some nice wall pieces, didn't we? That's an industrial one. Pipe A, here we go. No, that's just an extension. We don't want that. It's one of the first ones, wasn't it? After the brackets. The bridge, I think it was. Yeah, stuff like that is what we want. Stuff like that. Okay, what are the people saying though? What are the people saying? Kimberly A is in the chat saying, hi all. Hello there, Kimberly. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, nice Kimberly. Hope you're doing alright. Another fantastic sponsor of the channel right there. Okay, so this is a nice pipe. This is a nice pipe. I've never seen a nicer pipe in my life. Might have to go ahead and grab this pipe and shove it exactly in the right position. Once we go ahead and get it actually on the correct axis, that is. This one might be a bit too short. I need to find the correct length of pipe right here so that it kind of just touches it, you know? In fact, I should probably just replace this one. That one might be a bit easier. Okay, so it was pipe A. But it's a very short one. We found pipe A straight. That might be what we want. Again, that's a bit too long. Maybe we could just get like 2 of them. That might work. And lower it down and push it a bit to the side. Can we just intersect it into the building? No, we can't intersect it into the building, can we? Because it doesn't... Yeah, okay, we can't intersect it like that. But I'd really like this pipe. I want to use this pipe. You know? Whenever you see a pipe and it's just absolutely perfect, or when you see any item for that matter in the creation kit or in the setup mode and you really want to use it, sometimes you just got to tell yourself no. But I'm not giving up just yet. Okay, what else are people saying in the chat then? Let's go ahead and see what's up. Slav Boy says, New Vegas 2 would be nice. New Vegas 2 would be good. It really would be good. Looking at the hints and stuff we've seen so far about the news, I don't think so. Most of the news is pointing to a Rage 2. And a lot of people, myself included, are really hoping for Starfield with the space rocket. But the more likely scenario is probably some DLC for Prey. That seems more likely. And what else are people saying then? G-Stat says, help Nick Valentine help more people than the Minutemen. Oh no, Nick Valentine helps more people than the Minutemen. It's true, but you know, he's been active more than the Minutemen, hasn't he? And a lot of people, oh yeah, a lot of people are agreeing, saying New Vegas 2 would be a good thing. I think it would be a cool thing. But there's no speculation to point to that just yet. So I don't think we'll hear about that tomorrow. Unless I'm mistaken, you know? Obviously, I'm happy for any new games and stuff like that, you know? I'm happy for all of it. Alright, so what about this corner piece then? Can we use this section in any way? We could just use 2 of these to connect to the wall, you know? And we need the black one on top. We need the black pipe on top and the red one beneath it. Just like that. Yeah, if we can do this and then get another one, that should connect to the building quite nicely. The idea is to have a pipe system connected to all the sections. Alright, so I know realistically you don't really want lots of curves and stuff in your pipes. You want it to be as straight as possible in order to, you know, make it a bit easier for the water to get through. But, never mind. We'll be a wee bit fictional. I just realised we're going to have the same issue with the, yeah, we're going to have the same issue with things not quite lining up correctly. Maybe we go ahead and grab one of the industrial parts again. I think the industrial sockets is just going to be our go-to for all the issues, you know. If we got an issue, just go to the industrial section. Let's go and put that right there. That looks good. That looks very nice. Plug up the wall right there. Plug's an awesome word. Who loves the word plug? I love the word plug. Plug's an amazing word. Okay, Laura Elcher says to add affected wind. Hey, welcome to the live stream. This time, work free. Yeah, exactly, affected wind. You know, you've been a very busy bee, affected wind. Okay, so we've got that right there. Industrial pipe sealed. No, that's not it. Pipe cap. Oh, that looks cool. But that's obviously for like a big thing of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. That one's a bit too long, isn't it? Well, maybe we can go ahead and shrink it down. Go ahead and shrink it down a wee tad. The pipes don't need to make 100% sense as long as it looks like it connects to the buildings in some way. No, it's not going to work either. God darn it, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Because I obviously can't just stretch something. I can't just stretch it. I need to go ahead and make it work realistically. Once I've got it to work well once though, the rest of the things will be dead easy. You know, once I've got it to work well once. Forget it. Let's just get rid of that. It's causing problems. As pretty as it looks, as pretty as it looks, it's causing too many problems. Let's just go ahead and grab one of these, scale it up a tad, and get it to fit in there. You know, sometimes you just need to ram it in place, you know? Bit of force with your building, you know? Have you ever seen someone hammer something together lightly? No, you haven't. You haven't. Let's go ahead and just force this in until it fits. There we go. That looks a bit better now. Bring it back a bit like that. Scale this thing down a bit to get it a bit more central to the rest of the pipes. There we go. Is that actually intersecting to it? Oh, it's damn not. Okay, scale it up a bit more. Scaling it up a bit more now, boss. Alright, that looks like it's intersecting now. And push it a bit that way. Does this work then? Does it work? There's one bit coming out of there. That's not the end of the world. I can cope with that. Sweet. Okay. We finally got it to work correctly. We finally got it to work. Now we've got it to work with one of the buildings. We can, in theory, get it to work with all the buildings now. Fantastic. I wasn't looking forward to this entire section because it was going to be a real pain in the rear. But you know what? I'm happy we're getting it done now. I'm happy for it. It makes me stronger. So, what building we're going to next? What requires water? Realistically, there aren't any other buildings over there which even need water, are there? Not really. So, we could just start making our way all the way to the apartments, I suppose. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and see if we can get our curvy fun pipe. That's what I'm going to call this stream from now on, the curvy fun pipe stream. Let's go ahead and see if we can find that one again. Because we can go ahead and start to play with the shapes and stuff a bit now. Let's go ahead and scroll up a bit on the chat and see what people are saying. Yeah, people going ahead and talking about New Vegas 2 and things. Well, something which a lot of people were speculating was a re-release of Fallout 3 on the modern systems. Because this year, it'll be the 10-year anniversary of Fallout 3. So, that's a possibility. And then if that does well, then they could do a re-release of New Vegas in, what, 2 years? Something like that. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh my golly gosh, that was a notification right there. We haven't had a notification all day. Affected Wind has donated $2 through Super Chat and says, can't wait for it to be completed. Everyone go ahead and chant in the chat. Wind, 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 wind. Everyone go ahead and chant Affected Wind in the chat for going ahead and donating $2 via the Super Chat. That's fantastic, buddy. Thank you very much for that, buddy. That's actually the first donation we've had this stream. It's been very late for the first donation this stream. And we've got half an hour left of the stream. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some more. But then again, if some of you are saving some of your pennies for the charity stream, I understand. So let's go ahead and line up this one right here. Let's see if we can shrink it down a tad. And shrink it down a tad a bit more. There we go. That's something I really like about the creation kit over the settlement mode. I can shrink things much easier. Now there are ways to do it on PC. You know, there are mods and stuff like that to do it. But on the, as far as I'm aware anyway, on the console, there's no way to shrink stuff, is there? Unless I'm wrong. You know, I don't think there's a way to shrink stuff in the console. I wish there was, but there isn't. Because if I'm gonna be honest with you here, if Bethesda and Sony just sorted out their little spat with the mods and stuff, I would honestly do more PlayStation 4 builds. But I don't know. I don't like building in vanilla. You know, I don't like vanilla stuff. Well, sometimes I do. Obviously, this is all vanilla. But I like building stuff that's new. Okay, what else are people saying? Simon Aljacarba says, do you know CPR? I actually do, you know. I actually do. I did a little test thing in school. Okie dokie. So what else have we got? People going ahead and chanting Affected Wind right there. That's fantastic stuff. And let's see what else people are saying. Slav Boy says, Fallout 3 Remaster, I would love that. It would be cool, it would be cool. I personally don't really need it since I got the PC version. I can mod the heck out of that. But, you know, if they could go ahead and release it on the consoles, then that'd be fantastic. Because it did come out a long time ago. There's probably a lot of people, even some of my viewers, who have never played Fallout 3 just because they're a bit younger. You know, that's totally a possibility. And Joker's Girl X, Lois again, saying Bethesda are really funny about New Vegas and don't like talking about it because it wasn't them who made it and it was loved more than their stuff. I think that is something that they are very aware of, that a lot of people do seem to prefer New Vegas. I'm not one of them myself, but a lot of people do seem to like New Vegas more. Because the reason I don't prefer New Vegas is because Fallout 3 was my first one, and also I just much prefer the story of Fallout 3. But New Vegas, you know, it ran better for a start straight off the bat. It had a nicer looking aesthetic. It had better gameplay mechanics like the ammo reloading benches and being able to aim down sights with your gun, for God's sake, Fallout 3. The same year, Call of Duty 4 came out, and Bethesda releases a game where you can't aim down sights. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Get with the times. It's 2007. Get with the times, Bethesda. But yeah, it is what it is. And Laura Elgin says, did you get a good looking test patient dummy for the CPR lesson? Yeah, looked exactly like me. Meaning I look like a dummy, which I am. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this section right here. Do I want it going up? Not really. Let's go ahead and pop it down a tad like that. We'll have to have it going up a little bit, I'm sure. But that is not this day. I want it like that, don't I? Yeah, that's what I want. I'm okay with playing with the shapes and stuff like that if I can make it work. Just like that. Oh man, that ain't lined up at all. God darn it. See, that can be difficult about navigating in 3D. When you can only work on one plane at a time. That's something I quite like about the VR. You know, you can obviously work in 3D in real time. What else have we got going in the fantastic chat? Let's go take a look. Ryan Morton says, hey, at Final Render, just as a mini build with mods, what about Vault 81 player quarters? Plus I got Fallout 3 free with Fallout 4. Vault 81 player quarters. Which one's that one? Oh, I know the one you mean now, yeah. It's the pre-built thing. And you got Fallout 3 free with Fallout 4. Was that like a deal on Steam or something like that? Because that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And FireZ Game says, Render, when are you going to change my sponsor pic? When am I going to change your sponsor pic? Oh, do you mean because it shows my face? I don't change that. It changes to 1 month when you are a sponsor for a month. you know, that's what the little number is. You know, obviously late to the fallout, just below you. Cringe for the dummy joke. Okay. There we go right there. Cringe alarm right there. There you go, late to the fallout. And yeah, she's been a sponsor for 1 month, so she has the 1 month sponsor badge. When you're a sponsor for a month, you'll get that badge. Same for 2 months, and then I think it goes to 6 months, and then a year. You know, so people kind of know how long you've been a devoted renderling. What am I even doing? I've completely forgotten now. I want the scale. That's what I want. The scale of this, because I scaled it down, is 0.72. Let's go in and grab that number there. And apply it to this pipe right here. There we go. Now it's the same scale as the rest of it. And bring it back. Like, I suppose, you know, Bethesda, if they really wanted to, they could just announce Skyrim again. They could just do that. Keep in mind. Keep in mind. They'll find a way to re-release that at some point again, I'm sure. Simon Aljacabra says, should I grill a cheese, make a quesadilla, or wind meats? I need your help. I'm going to say grilled cheese. Go for grilled cheese. You know, it's nice and relaxing. You know, nice and relaxing. And Jennifer Montgomery, hello there Jennifer, says, it seems quite odd that PC players have access to console commands, but console players do not. I think the primary reason for that is because of lack of a keyboard and mouse. I think that's the primary reason. Fun fact for you guys, actually. Final render fun fact here for you. The main reason cheat codes existed in games, and you don't really see them much anymore, is because console commands become more prevalent. Cheat codes were ways for developers... I can't use this pipe, it's not working. Cheat codes were made so the developers could quickly test stuff on arcade cabinets and games consoles, etc. So, say, you know, take GTA, for example, GTA 3. They want to go ahead and test the tank. They've upped the damage of the tank or something. What are they going to do? Jump in-game, try to find a tank in-game, you know, get 6 stars? No, they're going to type in the cheat code. And most of the times, when a game is being made, if you remove something, it breaks like 9 other things. So, rather than going ahead and risking breaking something, you just leave it in. And then the players get hold of these cheat codes and then they use them for fun. And that's also why you don't really see as many cheat codes anymore, because console commands have become more prevalent. There you go, final random fun fact for you right there. Okay, what else are people saying then? Preston Garvey says he should make some more mods for Xbox. Are you talking about me? Pretty much every mod I do also goes onto Xbox. I try to get them available for all of them if possible. God, I'm really bored of doing this pipe work now. I know I've got to. And we've only got like 20 minutes left of the stream. Oh, that's a cool pipe right there. But this one, what was it called again? I'm really sorry that this stream's been a bit more boring, people, but it's just one of those things we need to do. Just one of those things we need to do. Industrial SM pipe. That's what I need. No, because it's scrolling down here. Here we go. Here we go. I found it now. Alright, so we need like another connector of some kind. Like a corner piece of some kind, you know, like a right or a left corner. But all of these are a little wrong. Ooh, that's nice. Is there one which is a bit more extreme? Is there one that's a bit more extreme? Because we need another turn like that. 3-way, 4-way, 2-way. Surely a 1-way. Oh, that's a U-turn. Don't want a U-turn. 1-way shift. Oh, that looks cool. Will this work? That's even smaller. My golly gosh. Now think about it. Realistically, we can't really do that, can we? Because we can use it for the connectors, but we can't go changing pipes too much. Otherwise, there's no point having 2 pipes. Yeah, we need to make this work. Okay. As I said, once we've got all the kind of piping designed a couple times, it'll be much easier to do the rest of the buildings after that. So pipe A, we've got to stick to pipe A, basically. Now we know that, and knowing is half the battle. Got broken pipes and stuff. There you go, so left. I know I haven't had much luck with these elbow pieces, but I generally believe that's what we need right now. It's one of the elbow pieces. Go ahead and pop down right there. We need the right elbow piece. Do we? No. Left. I keep going back to these elbow pieces, but I haven't used them once because they've just gone wrong every time. Maybe I'm just being too critical of it. I don't know. Try the elbow right. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. So I apologise if people are getting a bit bored of this section, but it is what it is. Okay, so when you go ahead and also send some messages into the Twitter, we can also go ahead and quickly change the Twitter right now. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Boom! Right here. We have got William Bryan here saying, what do you think of my cabin in the woods in Fallout 4? I must say, that's an absolutely smashing cabin in the woods you have there. That looks nice. I love the cabin in the woods mod. Really nice mod. Really nice mod. I really, really like it. And also got William Bryan saying, come and watch and support Final Render in his quest to make Diamond City mod. Or in quest to make the best Diamond City mod ever. I want to say, oh god. Why? Why do you have my face on your phone background, FireZ Gaming, FireZ Crafter? Oh man. Also going ahead and tagging in Lois in there as well, who is obviously X-Jokes Girl X. She designed the character which I use. So thank you very much for putting it on your phone, buddy. Thank you very much. That's very weird. But thank you, thank you. What I really need, I need like me looking like a supermodel. You know, so that people can put that on their mobile phones. Lois, can you get on that? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Don't do that. But I'm going to do another video talking about it at some point once I've got some more confirmation from a charity in regards to the charity stream. But keep this in mind, people, because I will be asking for it. I would like from you guys any videos or any like artwork you do and stuff that we can use in the charity live stream, so we can show it on the live stream. And also maybe any videos, any testimony. Say if you've ever struggled with depression or anxiety, or if you know someone who has. You know, I would like to go ahead and show some of those video clips. Say when I'm changing video games and stuff, or I'm fixing a technical problem, I can show some of your guys' videos and artwork and stuff like that. So we can kind of bring the community together in that way. So if you have any artwork and stuff like that, please feel free to go ahead and send that in to me for the charity stream. I'll go ahead and download it and stuff like that. And then keep it in a file. Oh, that actually worked. The pipe actually worked this time. I'm absolutely amazed. So in theory, I can just go ahead and duplicate this one as well. So if you do a video though, say if you do a video message that we can play on the stream, try to keep it within like maybe 3 minutes or so like that. Or 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. There we go. So we can actually go ahead and use this again. That's not bad. Go ahead and pop it around that way actually. Is that the correct way? Yeah, we can totally use this same piece again. Sweet. Okay, going to try to line this up properly. In theory, I should just need to go ahead and adjust the height, because all the angles are always snapping to, say, a 45-degree angle. So it's just this section here. Is it? Oh, it is not. That is not true. I suppose that one's circular. So in theory, I could also go ahead and rotate it a bit on this other plane. Like that. And then bring it like that, because it's circular, right? Doesn't really look good, though. Doesn't really look good. Let's just go with the straight ones then. Go with the straight ones. Okay, what else are people saying in the chat then? What else are people saying in the chat? FireZ Game says, Render, you're an inspiration to me. Oh, thanks, buddy. That's very kind of you to say. Very kind of you to say. What else are people saying? RogueAge98 says, Render, where will we send you these videos, etc.? You can send them in any way that you can contact me. You know, you can send them to me on Twitter, for example. Again, I'll think about this a bit more when I do a proper video on the channel so everybody can know, not just people who are watching this live stream. We can go ahead and have, like, send them into Twitter. You can go ahead and send me, like, a message. You know, say if it's a bit too personal to go ahead and put on Twitter or something, you can send me a message on YouTube or something. Or, you know, I do have an email address, you know, in the descriptions of videos. I might go ahead and tell people to use that. You know, there's a few ways people can go ahead and send in their video messages that we'll use in the charity stream. Okie dokie. Tech Tree says, I'm literally drawing digital art right now. Well, if you need some inspiration and you can think of, you know, some cool artwork that you can do that we can show during the charity stream for Anxiety Gaming, then feel free to go ahead and do something like that and we'll get it up on the stream. Let's go ahead and try to get this one lined up right there. Oh, this is a bit bigger actually now, think about it, isn't it? We've got to scale it down just a tad. Almost got it, almost got it. Oh, guys, by the way, I've got to talk about this because I was thinking about it earlier. Who yesterday saw the video with Jacksepticeye playing the original Deadpool game from a few years ago with Ryan Reynolds? How cool is that? That is so cool. Really, really think that's awesome. Like, I like Jacksepticeye. He's, oh dear. Great YouTuber is old Jacksepticeye. Love watching his stuff. And it was just very cool to go ahead and see a YouTuber playing a game with someone like Ryan Reynolds. I think that's really, really cool. It's a hilarious video as well. Okay, go ahead and drag that down. Almost got it, almost got it. Now I just need to go ahead and put it a bit that way. There we go, that's a perfect fit. Fits like a nun's glove, that does. Okay, Simon Aljacabra says Discord is a good place too. Yep, again. But I do want to also go ahead and also have like a private way as well, in case people don't want it to be seen until the charity live stream, you know? So therefore I'll also do the email as well. Jennifer Montgomery says Bethesda should have made it so Garvey's code was prevented from giving the player a settlement needs help quest if the person hadn't had one finished before giving another one. Could go ahead and do that. Yeah, in fact I think there are mods on the PC which actually do the exact thing. I think they do that. Or even just get rid of them entirely. Katie Moen says, hey Render. Hello there, Katie. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice, Katie. Another regular coming in, tuning in. Like, we've only got a little bit of the stream left, but it's always good to go ahead and see the regular faces. Thanks very much for joining, Katie. How are you? Hope you're okay. Okay, now I'm working with the straight parts again. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and set my snapping point again. Really, there's actually not that many buildings which need water. I thought, like, every single building would need water pipes and it was going to be crazy, but no, not really, actually. 3 of them need it. Okay, so apply, please. Apply, apply. Apply. It's not working, it's not working. Okay, Captain Mudcrab says, he's so bloody inspiring, Sean is. A great person, and everyone needs that kind of person in the world. I think so. Sean obviously referring to Jacksepticeye. I think so, yeah. I think he's a great guy. And also just makes good content, you know what I mean? Okay. Fizer Game says, you know I get nervous whenever I upload, you know. But, is what it is, you know. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I get nervous when I upload something, especially if it's... Oh, my gosh. Notification right there. What was that? Kimberly A has donated $10 through Super Chat. Kimberly! 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 Everyone, go in and chat Kimberly A in the chat. We're going to donate $10 via the Super Chat. That's fantastic, Kimberly. You know, Kimberly A is probably one of the most regular donators to these streams. And it's very much appreciated, Kimberly. It really, really is. Because, you know, sometimes it can be very hard to go ahead and, I don't want to say keep the enthusiasm up, but it's very hard to kind of keep the idea that having these ad-free is the way to go when there's little donations. Obviously, I'm not angry at people for not donating. Obviously, I can't force people to. I can't expect people to either. But it's great to know that there are people like yourself who are willing to help out. Same for everyone else who donates. Like Affected Wind has obviously donated today. Fire's Games became a sponsor not long ago. You know, everyone who goes ahead and becomes a sponsor, and obviously all the sponsors who are currently here, and everyone on the Patreon as well, it is very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Hey, even the Patreons and stuff like that as well. In fact, let's get the Patreon scrolling across. Without the Patreons, including one Patreon who is a bit more special, you know who you are, they help keep the internet connection to do these streams going. So I know that without you guys, a lot of this stuff just wouldn't happen for me. So I really do appreciate it. I really mean that. So thank you very much. I really mean that. Okay. So we got that there. Now I need to somehow raise this up a bit. I need to raise it up, and then we can go ahead and connect it to this one, don't we? What's the best way to do that? If we can find like a 45-degree industrial connector. I was kind of looking for one of those earlier, weren't I? But if I can find one that's just a 45 degrees, then we can go ahead and connect it to the apartments as well. And whilst these are the main water pipes, but we'll also be covering all the walls with air vent covers and pipes and stuff like that anyway. Okay, so let's find the industrial pipes. Go ahead and get some more practice going. If we can go ahead and scroll through. Can't find it yet. No, I know why. Because it isn't friggin' set to for static, is it? And also, do you remember I mentioned earlier on that last stream actually got a copyright strike because, well, not a copyright strike, it got claimed copyright by the by Skeeter Davis. Well, not by Skeeter Davis herself, obviously, but whatever record label. I hope no one else does that for the rest of these ones. I could, you know, go ahead and claim back against the copyright thing, but it's really not worth it. It's really not. Okay, so that's a 3-way one. That's a 4-way. I just need a 45-degree one. I don't know if it's that. Don't even know what that is. Industrial pipe, no. A 6-way. Ooh, that would be useful at some point, maybe. Find a way to fit that in. That would be really good. 2-way. 1-way shift. No, that's no good. Again, 45 degrees. Is this what I want? That's a 45 turn 1. So how many would it take to go ahead and... When it says turn 1, it means you would have multiple of them in order to get a 45-degree angle. I just want a straight 45 degrees. That's all I need. Okay, let's do it this way then. I don't know if there is an object named this way, but let's try this. Let's go ahead and just try to type it in ourselves. No inside 45. 45 degree. Industrial cap frame 45 degree. What's that? Oh, that's no good. Okay, forget it, forget it, forget it. Let's just go with a 3-way one, and then we'll just cap both of the ends. Go ahead and cap it right there. So, grab that. Grab all the caps as well. If, later on, I find the correct one, I'll obviously replace it. But for now, we will just go with the 3-way one, and then we will go ahead and fix it up a bit proper. It might not be a bad idea to have a 3-way one here. Actually, we can have pipes going off there, and then have more pipes going off this way. That actually, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. Well, Skeeter Davis doesn't think so anyway, when she's not freaking copyright claiming the video. Skeeter Davis, I'm coming for you, Skeeter Davis. Okay, so got that there. Oh no, because I want it to go up. That's why we're doing this. Yeah. Oh, that's not going to work either. I'll have to problem solve that. Okay. I'll have to problem solve that. I don't remember how to do it. Okay, so Isaac Game says a final render fun fact, please. Oh, you want a final render fun fact? Okay. Let's go and get a final render fun fact. I don't really know if we've got time to do anything else substantial. So maybe we can go ahead and we'll take a very quick look in game. Very quick look in game, seeing as we're kind of running out of time here and we can't really do anything else big and substantial. So let's go ahead and quit out the creator kit, take a look in game. So yeah, final render fun fact here. Let's go. Pop. The average UK office worker gets 40 emails a day and almost half never post a letter. What, so we just send like a file and stuff like that without even saying hello? Oh, that's lovely. There's the final render fun fact for you. Okay. Love your Nexus Mod Manager. Oh yeah, Prey. The Prey walkthrough. I think I might upload the next 2 parts of Prey, but I don't think I'll do any more. People aren't watching them. You know, it is what it is. It takes a long time to go ahead and edit those videos and stuff like that and upload them. But people aren't really watching them. So I think I'll probably upload the last 2 bits of footage I have. And then not. Unless they actually do go ahead and, you know, reveal some Prey DLC tomorrow. If they do that, then yeah, certainly. I'll go ahead and finish the rest of the game. Because I want to play it all. I haven't played it, remember. Alright. So here we go. Loading up into the game. Go ahead and grab the peasant stick. Oh no, not new game. Not new game. No. They tried to start a brand new game. I said no. Mr. Hum says, final, when are you going to stream some more Fortnite? I'll probably do some doing the charity live stream on Saturday. I'll probably do some Fortnite then. Because it's a really good game to stream Fortnite, because obviously you guys can join in. A lot of people don't like it because they feel as if YouTube is just plagued with Fortnite. And I'm not going to lie, it really is. If you go and look at like the gaming section on YouTube, oh my god, there's just nothing but Fortnite. And it's capitalist cringe as well, a lot of the videos, you know. It's all the same things. I'm going to call it Ali A. He knows how to do a thumbnail that brings in lots of people. And like, all so the same. They all follow that same pattern Ali A is doing. You know what I mean? Here's what it is. Okay, so let's go with another fun fact. Ciabatta bread was invented in 1982. It's not really a fun fact, is it? That's just a fact. Huh. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. 1 jar of Nutella is sold everywhere in the world every 2.5 seconds. No, not everywhere in the world. That would be pretty extreme. But no, a jar of Nutella is sold somewhere in the world every 2.5 seconds. That's a lot of Nutella. I quite like Nutella. Here we go. Listen. If you ever want to completely win me over, get me a box of Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Ferrero Rocher chocolates, that will always win me over. Trust me. Any of you ladies or whatever want to make me feel good? Ferrero Rocher chocolate. So way to go. What else have we got? Okay, let's go ahead and see. More phone calls are made on Mother's Day more than any other day. Oh, there you go. Male ants do not have fathers. How does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. If anyone is curious, all these facts are coming from the 1339 QI Facts book. QI being a British TV series, kind of a quiz show, which has lots of weird facts. Tutankhamun died of a broken leg. He died of a broken leg? How does that work? That's very, very bizarre. And earmuffs were invented by a 13-year-old? Wow, fancy that. Some whales are born with a small leg protruding from their body. That's just funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the piping then. Yeah, the piping, it's alright. These industrial bits. We gotta make them smaller. That doesn't work. We gotta make them smaller. The three-way junction works well, but it actually doesn't work because it's too damn fat. You know, that's pH fat. That's fat. So maybe if we go ahead and shrink those down a bit, then that would be really nice actually. And that's pretty much all we did really. We've been trying to work out this piping network, haven't we? Maybe every now and then we could have like little jets of water spurting out, you know, like there's a little leak in the pipe or something. So the next part of the pipe will have to go up. So, you know, we'll go up a bit. And then it will connect to this apartment building. So, you know, water can be fed into all of those. And also distributed out as well. And then we'll also have another section going all the way up to what will be the bar and casino building up there. And also the Church of Atom up there. We'll go ahead and have some pipes connected to it. I just want to make sure that none of those pipes are glitching into... They'll be glitching into the gun store, won't they? Let's take a look up here. Mary, mother of frame rate. Okay. Is it glitching through at all? No, it's not. That's good news. That's good news. Okay. So yeah. Oh, also I fixed the bird, didn't I? Did I fix the bird? Did I fix the bird? No, I still need to adjust the bird's feet a little bit. The bird's feet aren't properly resting on the edge of the fountain. They need to come up just a tiny bit. And now look, it's Ottoman Cat again. Hello there, Ottoman Cat. Oh, yeah, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream there, people. I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you very much for everyone who came out. It's been an interesting one in the sense that we started to do something that's very annoying. But it's got to be done. You know, it's got to be done because... You know, it really does add to the mod, you know. Some people may say you don't have to do it if it's really dull or doesn't really add too much to it. But no, it's world building. People see those pipes and they go, the guy even made effort to put pipes to all the buildings. That's what's so great about Fallout 4. It goes to effort to explain all of its locations. So I want to do it with the mod as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a cool stream, as I said before. Thank you very much to everyone who came out to watch. Thank you to everyone who donated. Remember, guys, to keep an eye out on the channel because I will be showing pretty soon. I'll probably be going ahead and having some information about the charity stream, which we are doing on Saturday, so 6 days' time. I want everyone to go ahead and tune in for that because it's going to be so much fun, and I want to try to raise $600 for charity on that day. So make sure you come on down on that day, and we can go ahead and raise some fantastic money for charity and hopefully help some people. The reason I want to raise $600 is because that's what they say it takes to completely pay for one person's treatment. One person's entire psychological treatment normally costs an average $600. So we could change one person's life forever if we raise that in 12 hours. I think that's worth 12 hours of our time, don't you think? So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. And we will go out on a final render fun fact. So, Venus is the most common natural object mistaken for a UFO. We've already had that, actually. We've already found that one before. Let's have one more final random fun fact. Okay, rugby school, the first official rugby kit in 1871 included a bow tie. So people were playing rugby in a bow tie originally. They should bring that back. They should bring back that. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Everyone say goodbye, guys. Very nice to see you again. Thanks very much for coming out. Say goodbye, Dave. Yeah, you know, people on the stream. Say goodbye. Dave says goodbye. Bye-bye, gang. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.